house for the last time. When are we coming back?
Well, we have our son now, and we're going to have him grow up there. The bike is getting put on this truck. We won't see it for a bit. It's kind of sad. And then we'll see it again in Virginia. It was kind of fun riding over here. I gave it a little bit of hell on the way over.
I'm sure you did.
Yeah, I could smell it, the motor, when I parked it.
It's probably like the first day that really, really feels like we're moving.
Because the trailer got taken today, for one, and then two, the bike, we just dropped that off. And
three, last corn lady. We just left our house, our home. Not our home anymore. Well, still our home because escrow isn't closed. I don't know why we decided this. Like, it seemed like a good idea, but now that we're doing it, it seems like the most hardest, stupidest thing we've ever done. I mean, I really hope that that little guy has a better life there, but...
We left Ramona at 5 p.m. today. A little bit of a late start, but we're on the road finally, and we got the Jeep back, and everything's loaded up, and the house is empty. A little bit of an emotional day getting out of there, especially the past 2 days saying bye to everybody. You know, this is quite interesting. It's tough. I haven't moved. I've lived in California my entire adult life, practically. You've lived it your whole life.
California, my entire 29 years on this planet.
So yeah, leaving the house that we call our home is tough.
It's the first house we ever bought. Our son was born there. Like, when we moved there, we were like 10 years. Like, let's give it good 10 years. Like, I made friends with everybody.
Yep.
And why did I do that?
And then we have a kid, and everything changes.
I'm never making friends again. I am just focusing on the future. I know, sweetheart. You are doing so good. We're in Yuma. We left California and we are trying to make it to El Paso tonight. That's 8 hours of driving. It is about 9 o'clock right now. So it's gonna be a long day in the car. And hopefully this little guy does well.
Whatever you need, I'm sure everything will be back down.
How are you doing, sugar pie? Jacqueline and Evelyn will still be in Texas by tonight because progress. The drive's been easy today. We have plans to go get some burritos for lunch and fill up with gas, and then we are gonna stay right outside of Odessa tonight, but I think we're gonna just go a little further. There's no reason not to. Everything's going really well, so.
So let's get some gas. We'll look at the phones for food.
Yeah, train, Bubba. We are in Toyah, Texas. Definitely not what we were expecting here, but we definitely wanted him to stretch his legs a little bit. What happened to your face? We went camping for the first time last night. I think it's like September 19th. It's September 19th. We went camping. We are in Texas at this place called Moss Creek Lake. In Big Spring, Texas. It's like a little man-made lake. It's really cool. You can basically camp wherever the heck you want and make fires wherever you want. You can launch your boat from wherever you want. I think the plan today is to go to another spot in Texas. I'm guessing it's going to be like on top of a hill or like a mountain, because I found like 3 Jeep off-road trails and a bunch of like little campsites out there. So that is what we're gonna try to do today. I don't remember how many hours of driving is. I think it's 6. I can't remember, but we will keep you updated. But first, I gotta brush my teeth and wash my face, and then we're gonna take that bad boy and her little friend and tear it up. This is where we're camping. How cool is this? We're losing our light.
Look at that. I got a nice backlight wearing the headlamp.
It's August 20th. I woke up with something in my eye. CJ got my contact out. I can't even open it. Hurts really bad. Hopefully we can get it flushed out. 7:22, I think, when I open my phone. I don't even know if I'm in frame right now. You're so cute, Clark. Hey, don't touch. Don't touch any of the plants, Bubba. Red Wrangler, come in, Red Wrangler.
Go for Red Wrangler.
Just want to do a pulse check.
Got you loud and clear.
It is September 20th. We are in Texas. We stayed at this little place called Camp Maybe last night. It's really beautiful. I have a sty in my eye, and this one in the bottom, it's really, really teeny tiny. So we're off to a little bit of a rough start, but it's gonna be a really good day. We're already having fun. The sun is killing my eye right now. Oh my God. It's gonna be fun. It's gonna be a really good day. I'm really excited. We're gonna do this all day long. So hopefully my eye cooperates. Clarky, look, it's Dada. No big. We just did that with a Jeep full of stuff.
All right, so that's a day at Barnhill Mountain, right? All right, so that's a day at Barnhill Mountain Recreation Center. I think that's what it's called. Had a ton of fun. How many trails did we do today?
I think just 3.
3. The last one was short and sweet, but it was a lot of fun, hitting all the terrain and having our first, what do you call it? First on your own Jeep experience, figuring it out on our own, and having tons of fun in the process.
And I did it all with one eye open.
With one eye open. All right.
It is Monday. We spent all day off-roading yesterday, and when we left, we were gonna drive all the way to Arkansas because our next off-roading place was only 3 hours away. But after driving for 15, I don't even think we were driving for 30 minutes. I'll have to ask CJ, but I could only drive like this because I was in so much pain and my eyes didn't want to stay open, and it was just getting really dangerous. So he found a hotel 6 minutes away. I basically got led upstairs with my eyes closed and kept them closed until this morning. So that was kind of the bummer of yesterday. We are in Texas. We spent the night in Atlanta last night and we are driving to Arkansas. It's only a few hours away. Clark should fall asleep pretty soon. CJ is expressing concern that this video will not come together. I do hope this video turns out good. I say this every single video, I don't know if it's gonna come out, but we will make it work. So here we go.
I'm gonna fall over.
Yeah. I got a text message that we have papers to sign.
Oh, great. Are you eating chocolate? What's up?
I went to switch it back into 4 high and then it made a noise, and now it's really floppy between 2 high and 4 high. It says it's in 4 high, but the bar is just flipping around. So do I just put it in drive and go forward a little bit? Or if it's in neutral, should I just move forward a little bit?
Hang on, I'll be right there. Hey, can you show me the problem? I go to 4 low.
That's less than, oh wait, no, it's still really bad.
Clark's not happy about it.
He doesn't like to stop.
He doesn't like the Jeep being broken.
He doesn't like the Jeep being broken. He likes
I can't
to
believe
go.
we broke such a simple item.
I've had guts about this the whole time.
All right, let's see what we can get out of here.
Yeah. Let's just, problem solve.
Hopefully we can get out of here.
That's the problem. Now we're gonna solve it.
Sarah had a problem with her transfer case selector, and luckily it was right before the main road here, which looks like it's nice and flat all the way through. She's stuck in 4-wheel drive, 4 high. We had the option to get on the main road, go that way, and do one more loop trail back to the parking lot, but that's a level 2, and so far we haven't had any level 2 trails where we could do it without using 4 low. We need to use 4 low for that. Her transfer case selector is literally flopping around. It'll travel the whole motion from 2 high to 4 high all the way to 4 low with no resistance. It's almost like it's not connected to anything. So but hopefully it's an easy fix, and hopefully we're not too delayed on our trip.
So we just had a really long, did we just toot? We just had a really long, great day of off-roading, but right as it was coming to a close, I broke my Jeep. It is stuck in 4 high. I totally broke the selector thingy. I've been having problems with it since yesterday, but I didn't think it was gonna be like this. So CJ's on the phone with the mechanic, which is interesting because we have no service, to see if we can get it into 2 high so that we can finish our trip to Virginia, because we don't want to get stuck in Arkansas for obvious reasons. No offense, Arkansas. All right, CJ found a place that'll look at my Jeep today, but we have to get there by 5 o'clock, and it's like 4:40 right now. We're both airing up our tires as fast as possible while Clark runs around and stretches his legs. We got all of the tires aired back up. CJ's sway bar is connectoed, dudoed. And
here, go ahead and get it. All right, so you're good for the highway?
low.
All right, we're gonna keep it slow, probably under 40.
Okay. Is that okay that it says low tire pressure?
No. Yeah, we just checked all 4.
Okay.
Yeah, no, it's good.
All right,
so,
let's get to
so
this
yeah, I
place
just want to make
before
sure
they
that
close.
you're definitely not driving with the sway bar.
No sway bar. Oh, the adventure continues. Hopefully everything works out, because I don't want to have to drive 20 miles an hour to Virginia.
We're getting the Jeep shifted manually from underneath back in the 2 high, and we're not going to be able to use the transfer case selector because the shifter linkage is broken on the gear selector side, and so we're going to shift it to 2 high manually and drive on from there and see if we can get it fixed along the way, maybe in Memphis, maybe near Knoxville, maybe Nashville. We're going to make a few phone calls in the morning and kind of decide what we want to do, but hopefully we're able to get it sorted before we get to Knoxville, because there's a few more Jeep trails that we might be able to participate in once we get there.
And then just imagine you have a yoke right here for your front drive shaft. This is your rear drive shaft. What you're shifting is this right here. This is actually your shifter for the transfer case.
So this is really broken.
Yeah, that's what happens when you don't grease your front drive shaft.
We're coming up on Memphis. I love driving over the Mississippi into Memphis at night. It's just so beautiful. I've thought about this for a really long time. It's 10:17. We're in Tennessee. We got to the state park and there's no like put your money in an envelope system or anything like that, and there's no one here, so we decided we are just gonna go park and set up camp, and then if a ranger or something talks to us tomorrow, we'll just be like, sorry, we tried, how much do we owe you? And hopefully everything goes well. We're up, we're moving. We set up camp and we're in bed by like 11 p.m. last night, and we woke up at 6 o'clock and we are packing up as quick as possible. And our next stop is like 5.5 hours away, 5 hours and 36 minutes. So there is a huge off-road park. I'm talking like 73,000 acres. It's gonna be good. Oh wait, my Jeep's broken and I can't off-road.
Ready? Well, thank you. Come on. Come on.
Your keys, bud. You can't get where you're going without those.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
So we're on our way to Starbucks. I'm really excited about it. We're gonna drive through Memphis. Really excited about that. CJ is looking, so when we're at Starbucks, CJ is going to look for the part for my Jeep, which I'm really looking forward to. This has been an interesting time in my trip because I haven't had a cell service the whole time, and I thought it would be peaceful, but because of what happened yesterday, it does not feel peaceful. So we stopped in Collierville to get the Jeep fixed. I'm really glad because Clark was really needing like a yes space where he could just go wild and do whatever he wanted. And they have a little perfect one here.
What just happened?
My Jeep is fixed.
Jeep is fixed. Can't believe it. We're in and out before noon. So basically we woke up this morning, packed up the campground, the tent, made some phone calls right away, found some parts, made a few more calls, and found a service department that was willing to get us in and out based on the fact that we're driving across the country instead of waiting 2 to 3 weeks in some places. Alrighty, we'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.
Today is September 22nd. We are headed to Windrock Park, which is right outside of Knoxville, and we are headed through Nashville.
Vehicle stopped on shoulder ahead.
We are headed through Nashville right now. We're gonna camp there tonight, and we will be off-roading there all day tomorrow, now that my Jeep is fixed, and then we'll camp there again the following night, and then we'll leave pretty early and head to Virginia. I'm gonna make some fajitas, so I just cut up some bell pepper, and now I'm cutting up some onion. These are ready to go on the fire now. I make a little tong handle. It really helps for repositioning it in the fire. Hot tip, if you get the meat pre-cut, even if it's a little bit more expensive, it really helps with like sanitation and stuff. I don't have any raw meat on my cutting board or on my knife or anything like that. Oh man, that is perfect. Look at those fajitas.
Oh yeah. Morning, Cairo. Morning, buddy. Morning.
Good morning. I'm making smoke.
Let me show you around a little bit. So right here is our campfire. Tent, very simple. Red Jeep, blue Jeep. Dog. What's up, Cairo? Hey, buddy. And as far as the Jeeps go, okay, let's take a look here. So we'll start with the red one. And we bought this one about a month ago. And it had a 3-inch spacer lift on it. And we switched it out for a TerraFlex coil, 3-inch coil lift with Bilstein shocks and TerraFlex lower control arms. We've been driving across the country from California. We're headed to Virginia. Where we are now, we're at Windspring Park, just outside of Knoxville, Tennessee. So we plan on jeeping today at this park, and then tomorrow will be our final leg of the trip all the way into Prince George County. Sarah and I, we ride and communicate with our radios. Got our nice impact crate, very nice crate. Got some of Cairo's bedding in there. This is actually a spill-proof bowl. All right, so you can shake it around and drive, and you're not going to really spill any water. Got my go bag here. This is what I go everywhere I go, campsite or hotel. This comes in with me. It's got my necessities in it, things like that. Here's Penny's Sherpa bag right here. And Penny rides right here in the driver's seat, or sorry, shotgun. She rides shotgun, and Cairo actually does ride in the crate. Cairo, let's go. Hop in. Good boy. Favorite spot. Here you go. Moving along. That was a really rough one for me. Did you tell me that Clark's still sleeping?
Yes, so out cold.
Must be a smooth ride.
I
You
barely
didn't touch the gas?
I mean, I did, but it was like boop, and then
Jeep
it was
just-
like boop, boop,
The Jeep
boop.
just wanted to go.
Yeah, and Clarky is like, I'll be honestly, it was a really smooth ride.
Nice. High five.
Mama Jeep. Oh, hell yeah.
Well, I'm glad we landed on that part of the frame. That's good. We used our brains and thought our way out of it.
More. There we go. Cool. You like all the pretty bushes outside? Go, 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 go! There, perfect! Stop, stop, stop! We lost it. We made it look so easy!
Yeah.
It is 7:03. We are racing the sunlight. We have a little bit more of the path to go, and it's been really challenging so far. We're really tired. Clark's over it. I'm over it. CJ's getting over it, and we have this ahead.
We're back at camp.
We
The
are.
day is done.
It's so done.
We didn't have to camp on the trail.
Thank God. I thought we were going to for a minute.
Yeah, we definitely found ourselves in some crazy situations. The past 2 places we've been, we didn't run into situations. We got challenged those days.
Yeah, we were like, oh, this is amazing. Or like, oh, can you believe we just
Yeah.
did that? But it was not like today.
But today, real challenging. We ran into some stuff that we couldn't do. We tried, attempted a few times. Or at least, I think you could have done it. But the red Jeep couldn't. And then trying to find detours and other ways around, more challenges. We got stuck.
It was getting late. I thought we were.
How many times did we get stuck? We get
Why?
I got stuck. The first one was on the
Once.
control arm bracket,
Yeah.
on the rock.
And
then you, almost, I saved you.
Okay, that didn't count. And then
Didn't
you
count.
you couldn't get up that hill. That was really hard. And then you got stuck on the route. So 3 times. When we
That's
were
it?
going around, yeah. But it was all on
Okay.
Panther. Like we had a perfect time until we got on our Jeep Badge of Honor trail, and then
Yeah.
it was like they make you earn that badge. I used to be like, why don't they have more Badge of
Well-
Honor trails? Because that is no freaking joke.
But hey, it was all fun.
It was the best day. Like it was a really good day,
Yeah.
last day of off-roading, because I'm done. Like I do not need to go tomorrow. I need a little break, and I'm glad that we're just gonna be driving through the Smokey Mountains and
Yeah.
like relaxing at freeway speeds.
Yeah, it's a learning experience for sure. Ton of fun. I consider myself a total beginner this week because, beginner, but also starting out with a Jeep that has, both of us, a lift kit and tires before we ever went Jeeping. And
Not because we're like mall crawlers, but because
Yeah.
like that's just what the Jeeps we bought already came with.
right, yeah. So hey, I'm so glad that we got the Jeeps. The Jeeps are fun. Never thought that I would have a Jeep and be doing this kind of thing, but now I look forward to it.
Yeah, I can't wait to come back. Probably this is going to be the first place we come back to because it's the closest to Virginia,
Yeah.
I think. I don't know.
Oh, and this was a whole family thing. We had Clark and our dogs.
Both dogs,
It was
yeah.
a whole family event. Morning on the last day of our trip, or at least the planned last day of our trip. There's still a chance we might not make it all the way. It is a long day, and we did not sleep very much at all. It's pouring down rain, and all of the camp is wet. The red thing, I guess, is waterproof. The gray parts, not so waterproof. And when you sleep against the edge, and you have to, and it's a 2-person tent, and you got a baby, yeah, we got a little bit wet. Nothing too bad.
We're just finishing up off-roading. We had the best time yesterday, if you couldn't tell from all of the videos. But after you have that much fun, there's a little bit of work to do. CJ is spraying off all of the mud from the Jeeps, and then we've got to go air up our tires. We were trying to air up here, and the pump just wasn't working. So after that's all done, we are out of Tennessee and on our way to Virginia. It is September 24th. 4th. It is probably the last day of our road trip. We are driving through the Smokey Mountains right now. We had a blast off-roading yesterday, and now it's a whole day of driving in a completely different way. He needs this blueberry.
Clark. Hey, buddy. You like your Jeep? There we go.
Oh my gosh, you guys, we are here. We're literally 2 minutes away from Granny and Granddaddy's house. We made it. I don't even know how many days it took us to cross the country, but we sure did take our sweet time.
Hey!